Is it that time of year where you're buying these by the 6-pack and you've got one in the bathroom, in the bedroom, in the kitchen? And why? Because you've got symptoms of seasonal allergies. Is it stuffy nose and stuffed sinuses? Are your eyes watering, itching? Can you hardly not breathe? Is it possible that all of that blockage is caused by one of these? Well, you're going to find out shortly. Hey, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Releasing Negative Emotion Show. And I am Michael Logia. I'm here the first Saturday of every month at 9 a.m. And I'm here with my friend John. John, say good morning and hello.
Hey, hello everyone. My name's John in Verarity, certified emotion code, body code, and belief code practitioner. I'm in Vancouver, Canada, and helping people all over the world with seasonal allergy symptoms, aches and pains, mental health concerns, you name it. Episode 269, we've done quite a bit. Hey, if you're watching live, say hello. Let us know where you're joining from. Might have some new people in the group today. If you're new, just joined. Say hello.
Yeah. If you're watching the replay, guess what? And you just discovered us at episode 269, pull up a chair and have a marathon because there's 268 other episodes. We've worked on at least 150 unique things here. We were doing a show every Saturday for about 4 years. Now it's once a month. If you want to make sure that you get notified or we let you know that, hey, the guys are coming on, I want to make sure I'm part of that. We have a mailing list that we send you the Friday before and the day of to say, hey, we're going to go live tomorrow. So if you visit michaelloge.com/live, it's going to appear here. You can watch all the previous episodes. You can get the link to our podcast channel. It's doing really well. You can hire either one of us for services and stay connected with us by getting on our mailing list. And today's subject, so as you guys are gathering and maybe notifying your friends, why? Because we are looking for you snotty nose people, runny eyes people that have seasonal allergies. And would you believe that we think we can fix it live today over a Zoom on Facebook? Are you kidding me? Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. If you're watching, let us know. John, tell our friends what we're looking for a volunteer. And in their answer, let us know. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Verity. So we are, as always, looking for volunteers to show you how this works. And so you have to be watching live and just comment your symptoms. So is it, runny eyes, stuffy nose, whatever it may be. And then the severity, 10 being the most severe. And our goal is to significantly reduce that. This one, it might take, a day or two, a few days for you to notice. Sometimes, the airways open right up in the session. We hope for that. But yeah, if you've got seasonal allergies, put your hand up.
Yes, and depending on where you're at with your severity, this is the goal. It's not the promise, it's the goal. Our goal is to get it to there. So when people book us, they book multiple sessions. This today, you're going to see, it's going to take 2 minutes. So when you book John and I for a half-hour appointment, bring more than your nose, right? We each have a list of all the things that we help people with. John, let's do a quick shout out to Jennifer Towner, who is watching us live on LinkedIn.
Hey, Jennifer.
We have Natasha Paula Samuel listening in on the Facebook channel rather. John, before we get started today, we are talking about seasonal allergies, and we are going to be looking for volunteers to help us with that. And first, I want to talk about my own allergy, and I didn't even know it was an allergy, and I didn't even know what it was. And it is on the inside of my arm. I should have showed you last week. It looked like a map of Australia. It was kind of bright red. It's been like that for a really long time. And I tried everything, lotions and potions, and I tried emotion code, and I tried the body code. I tried different things. I just couldn't get it. So I said, well, Well, my goal was 0, and I still have it. So I sat down on I want to say Thursday. Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday. And I thought, I'm going to get to the root of the problem. So I took out the body code book, and this is what it looks like on the inside. See all these different, this is Dr. Brown's work. These are all the different areas. So in muscle testing, and I asked the question again, this is a little lesson on muscle testing. Natasha will put the link in us for us. There we go. michaelloge.com/muscle testing. And muscle testing is a way for us to get answers, yes or no answers. So I'm muscle testing, I'm going through the book, and it said, oh, it's in the allergy section. Oh, I thought, oh, thank you, subconscious mind, for being so brilliant. So I go to the allergy section, and there's different kinds of allergies. There's seasonal allergies and this kind of allergies, and the answer was no, no, no. And then there was a little circle at the end, and it said physical. And I thought, well, yeah, it's physical. That's what I thought it meant. Like a sneeze, it's like, that's not physical to me. It's physical. It's on my. So I got to physical, and that's all I knew. I said, okay, it says it's physical. So yeah, I knew that, Captain Obvious. I can say it, but that's not what the answer was. So I thought, I'm going to pull out the big guns. So I text John, not even on the video. I said, hey, John, and I showed him a picture of it. Oh, I do have a picture of it when it was more red. I said, John, can you check in with me, connect with me and find out the answer, because it says it's physical. So a couple minutes later, I see the bubble. John's typing, and he says, go into your bathroom. So, okay, I'll do that. So I go into the bathroom, and he says, test everything. He goes, physical means it's something you're putting on your body. So, oh, that makes so much sense. So I thank John for that. I'm in the bathroom, and I'm looking. Is it my toothpaste? No. Is it the soap? And I got 2 or 3 different kinds of soaps. No. I open up the drawer. Is it the Windex? Is it the cleaner? Is it the scrubber? Is it? No. Yes. So I look at something, and it said yes. And as soon as I seen it, I thought, I've been putting this on my body every day for 4 years, which is equal to this disturbance in my arm. And I didn't even know it. So when I looked at this, my body said, that is the reason. I'm not trying to diss the styling cream. So I thought, well, why would I resist that? So look at the ingredients on the side. You can hardly read it. So I went online, I typed in all the ingredients. There was 30 ingredients to make this white cream just to hold my hair, which I have none. I'm officially not ever using it again on day 3. So I go look at the ingredients, and I did the same thing, muscle testing. I said, is it this? And it was like, and I got to one of them, and my finger said, it's that. And you know what it is? It's sheep fat. This is who would know that there's sheep fat in that my body rejected. So I've been measuring. You can't even hardly see it now. This is red. So I've been measuring it, and as of today, it's reduced by 31%. I can see it with my eyes, but my body said 31%. So thank you, John, for. And he said, walk into the bathroom. I thought, yeah, the connection to what physical meant. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean, we have to be, for those watching, you have to be aware of, your cosmetics, the cleaners, all that stuff. There's just, tens of thousands of different chemicals that's in our day-to-day products that we're putting onto our bodies.
So if you're curious why you might have a rash or something's even good for you, I go to John when I can't figure stuff out, and I'm pretty stubborn. So I remember going to John one time and asking about magnesium, right? So there's so many kinds of magnesium, and I know that you know way more about that than I do. So anyway, I ended up muscle testing, and the magnesium for me was biglycinate magnesium.
Yeah.
I never questioned it. Like it wasn't like, oh, the books, it doesn't matter what the book said. If my butt, because I'm looking at all 4 online. So muscle testing, it's a great way for you to ask yourself, your subconscious mind that's really the boss and knows everything. You don't, I don't. It knows whether you should have it or not have it. And even the other thing that I was buying was vitamins. And so I was muscle testing and said, well, you should have, because I have a vitamin chart. I'm not going to try to guess it. I have a daily vitamin. I said, what is missing? And it said, oh, I needed vitamin B and vitamin B2 and a bunch of Bs. And I thought, I'm going to have so many vitamins in front of me. So then I went online and I said, is there a way to get all the B vitamins easily? And you would know this, I didn't. They said, well, that's what vitamin B complex is.
Yeah, I got them all. Yeah.
It felt so good to think. So, and then I muscle test, how many should I take based on their size? Oh, it said, I just need 1 a day. But then my daily vitamin said, should I have 2 a day? So what a great way. And I wrote on the cover. So there's no guessing this says 2, this says 1.
Yeah. The subconscious knows, right? The subconscious knows.
Well, let's say hello to some of our friends. Please go ahead.
Natasha Paula Samuel here says, hello, Michael John. Thanks, Natasha, for sharing the link as well. MichaelOzzy.com muscle testing. Jennifer Tanner's here. Hi, Jennifer.
Yeah, and you'll see in the chat, Natasha put the muscle testing link. It comes with the workbook and a video. I just redid it, by the way. It was about 40 minutes long. Now it's 13 minutes long with the worksheet. So it's much easier to digest. It's good training.
Nice.
Kelly C.
Look who's here. Kelly Carson from watching from Moose Jaw, visiting friends. So she is on the road. KC
and MJ. Moose Jaw is a Canadian city for all of our friends that don't know where Moose Jaw is. So
Moose Jaw, if you couldn't...
Yeah, so today, John, we're going to do a special shout out to all of our new guests today. And John and I are both certified emotion code practitioners. John's also a body code practitioner and a belief code practitioner. We're on episode number 269. And we are so bold and confident to be able to come here and claim that our goal is to get it to zero. We never promise we can, but guess what? Go back and look at the past episodes. So today, John, wouldn't it be ideal if we had somebody that was having seasonal allergies? And if there was 2 volunteers, we would each demo how we do that. So while we're waiting for you to say that, and maybe say what they are, is it runny nose? Is it blocked nasal passages? And again, John, we were talking about, it won't be a 0, but between 1 and 10, how blocked is it? And John and I are going to, we're going to explain the process. So John and I have this unique ability to become your proxy. Not if we were voting for you, that wouldn't be unique. What's unique about becoming your proxy is that we have this unique ability to connect with your subconscious mind and ask it questions. And the questions that we're going to be asking, John, earlier I said we are using what to help get us the answers?
Muscle testing.
That's right. So we're going to become your proxy on your behalf. John, show our friends a yes and a no, just for an example.
Yeah, I'll just do the ring and ring method. This is really easy to demonstrate. So a yes. So what you want to do is you want to have the intention that, one hand, the muscle is there and your fingers are going to stay closed, and then the others would come apart. So a yes they'd be strong and they'd lock together. So, my name is John. You can test that. That would be a yes. And I say, my name is Joe. And then, that comes apart there. It takes a little bit of practice, but hey, there's a course for that. Yeah,
drink lots of water. For those of you that are practicing and you're not getting it, water is probably the culprit. Yeah. So we're going to be using muscle testing, and remember, so there's a premise here that your subconscious mind has stored and filed everything. There is a file folder in your subconscious mind of every event, everything you touched and tasted and smelled. It is stored. Your computer C drive is massive. And the information that we need is there. And there's a lot of file folders to go through. So we can only get to the root file, which is this behind us here, by asking yes or no questions. So just to recap, on your behalf, John and I are going to use muscle testing. And we're going to use the emotion code chart in front of us, behind us. We're going to ask a lot of yes or no questions, and it's going to uncover the emotion. Then what, John?
Well, we take our magnet, just a simple refrigerator magnet will do. And since we've surfaced that trapped emotion we found it, the magnet goes over the governing meridian, just goes over the top of the head just like that, just a few times. And that helps amplify our intention to clear out that little ball of energy, trapped emotion, and that releases it from your body. It's gone. Say goodbye.
That's right. So in a cartoon world, imagine a baseball-sized energy. That's what that is. Imagine that is lodged in your nose. I know it sounds like a cartoon thing, but we've done it. We're releasing, and by the way, the magnet's the only thing that can dilute that. It's like a bath bomb that fizzes. So we delete that, and imagine the air passageways. All those, John, we've done a show on headaches, but I don't think I had my fancy ball at the time. Imagine one of these lodged inside your head. Ow, I've got a headache. It's pounding. There's so much pressure, I can't even touch it. What if it was a baseball-sized emotion that was causing that? You didn't think you could store emotions? What about that expression when we say, I carry stress in my shoulders? Most people have said that. It's not the physical feeling of pain. It's a literal ball of energy, and it's not called stress, but it's causing the feeling of stress. It's on that chart right there. And just like a computer file, we can only delete it when we know its name. So we identify the emotion by name, we use a magnet to delete it, and then we test our work to find out how much it's reduced, and the goal is always 0.
Mm-hmm. And that's the emotion code, in a nutshell. Super easy, simple.
That's right. So and John and I, we have extensive menu of things that we can help people with, and and because some things don't take very long, when you book a session with us, at least go through the menu or the planner and say, you know what, if we can get these done in the next few meetings, or next couple meetings, what can you start on today? Because I get it. It's like when you go get your car work done, you don't know if it takes 10 minutes or 10 hours. So we tell you, just load up your request list, and we'll help you with that.
Negative self-talk, procrastination, aches, pains, mental health, feeling, hopeless, helpless, unworthy, depression, anxiety. We're here to help.
Yeah. And John, we are looking for a volunteer that has any symptoms of these kind of seasonal allergies. If it's somebody in your house, stop the car and go get them and bring them in front of the computer. Let us know in the chat. You don't even need to drive. They could be blowing their nose right beside you, and we can help them. Maybe it's your kids. They don't even need to be present. Hey, real quickly, I want to introduce everybody to my monthly, it's called VIP Monthly Clearing Club, and just like it sounds, I've worked with over 2,500 people, clients on Clubhouse. And even after I work with clients for a long time and they don't really need me anymore, right? I fix their breathing, I fix their neck and their back, and they're feeling better, but there's still some things that creep up, and they're called absorbed emotions. And we should probably do an episode just on absorbed emotions. And absorbed emotions are ones that we take on from other people. Maybe you were around some trauma or near an accident, or maybe you were in Walmart or Kmart where there was a big stir going on and you took on these emotions. So this club, it's a 3-month commitment. On the first day of the month, people join me on Zoom. If you're not able to join, I will do your session within 20 minutes of that class ending, and I clear one by one their absorbed emotions, heart walls with people, money, business, customers, and clients. I reduce I eliminate low self-esteem, eliminate negative self-talk, and the biggie, well, the biggie's absorbed. The other biggie is procrastination. And so plan your projects for the first of the month and or for the second of the month, and meet me on the first of the month, and you will get stuff done. So, okay.
Incredible. It's a great idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea. And some people, and what stimulated it was, I have a woman that hired me, and I hadn't seen her for a couple months, and she booked an appointment, and right away, some people don't know what they need. So I do what's called a protocol, right? It's like, give me 10 minutes and I'll see what's important. So I tested for absorbed emotions, and she had some, and we laughed because she knew what they were, a couple heart walls. And then she said, that's all I needed. I said, well, that was like 4 minutes. And she said, this is why I called you. She said, my energy felt like it was hijacked. I couldn't pay attention. I was getting irritable. And she said, I only needed this.
Yeah.
And she didn't hang up, but we ended. And I thought, well, who else needs this? So then I started talking about it to my clients, or people that I haven't seen for a while. My friend Joni from New York, she said, oh, I'm in. And if I don't have to show up, and you'll do it. So, and as you know, you and I are testing for absorbed emotions, and we have the ability to do that ourselves, right? We know how to muscle test. We know how to identify them. We know how to delete them. But most people don't know how to do that, and that's why we're here to help.
Nice little tune-up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we didn't get a volunteer today.
Seasonal allergies. You know what? Yeah.
Well, why don't we demonstrate your skill and maybe do a couple measurements? Maybe measure the severity of this rash before I discovered it, and how much the reduction is today, and see what your number is.
Okay, let's do it. All right, so I'll connect up Michael. So I'm going to muscle test my muscle testing, use my hands. Actually, look like this. So just connect up to Michael here. Michael. Tuning, connect up, proxy. Okay, so we're looking at this rash elbow there on the right, and the severity of it, we'll say like Tuesday or before. The severity of this, this unhappy skin, dysfunction skin, the rash, the severity of it. A little bit of water. The severity of it, yes. At least a 1. Was it at least a 1? Was it at least a 5? 10, 9 or less? I had 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. So Michael, proxy. So the severity of this rash, Tuesday or before, was it 8, 9, or 10? It was a 10 out of a 10? Really? Yeah.
Well, I still had it in my head and my hand. So.
Right now. Okay, is it still a 10 right now? No. Severity of this, is it a 9 or an muscle testing here? Bring my hands up. 9, 8, maybe 8. Is it 7? I still got an 8. Okay.
Well, that's 20% reduction. I got 40, you're getting 20, and there's a range in there.
You got to do something about that.
A 20% reduction without having any medication, creams or lotions or potions. And it's still early. We'll do an update next month.
Yeah. Do you want me to find something right now, a little demo for everyone?
Yeah, carry on. Later. Yeah, show people how it's done.
Sure. Okay, so I got the Body Code app. It's on the phone right here. So there's an imbalance associated with this rash, this skin dysfunction. There's something we can identify a correct release. Help eliminate this unhappy skin rash. Yeah. So there's something here. So it's in the circuitry and system section. Is it an organ? There's an unhappy gland.
Using this
gland
differently.
Yeah. So adrenal glands.
Okay.
Need a little bit of help.
Over here somewhere.
Yeah, adrenal glands. So it's imbalancing the adrenals. There's something emotional. Usually organs and glands are imbalanced by trapped emotion. The most common imbalance would be trapped emotion. So there's a trapped emotion. Okay, so I can call them A, be odd. So it's B4. So is it indecisive? It is indecisive. Yeah, do we need to know more? No, clear indecisive.
Deleting it.
It's cleared. Good. Trapped emotion imbalancing adrenals. Left adrenal or right? No. Okay, reset, reconnect, realign adrenals. Left adrenal, right adrenal. Adrenals happy. Good. Okay, let's check the severity now. 5. Okay, got a 5 now. Okay, another imbalance. We can identify correct release as a priority. I got no. Your body needs some time to work through that.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah, we talked about earlier that our skin's always regenerating itself. So the new cells are coming in. It's like, hey, what's this part of Michael's body like? And it's thinking, it's good here. So that old negative memory's not there to say, oh, we're not healthy here. So match us. That's my cartoon way to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, John, just to remind our friends, each of you and I both have a menu, and we work via Zoom. It's nice to see, so you can touch and show us things. Some people like to work just over the telephone. A couple people by email, find out the process. You come prepared with the bulleted list of what you want. In our sessions, the less story, the more we're working, and you want us to work every minute that we're there. So I said, hey, I want to work on my breathing or my sleeping. Sleeping is a big one, Again, bring the list because you don't know how long it takes. We do. So we'll say, I always like to work on pain first, right? If someone says, oh, I got money blocks and I've got a sore left hip. Well, let's fix the physical pain so you can move on with your life. So bring a list and we'll let you know what we can work on. And our goal is to get stuff to zero. That's why we have multiple sessions, so we can keep kind of tying up little loose ends on every piece.
Definitely recommend a bundle of sessions to start, 2-3 sessions. Yeah, a lot of the magic happens on that second, third session.
Yeah,
So,
especially
nice.
after a heart wall session. So I'm going to put John's link here, and John is at aliveandpure.com. Check out his menu and his services. Again, he offers work with the belief code and body code like he did with me today, where he's going through the organs and all the other charts and so on. So we'd love to help you with some of the things. And again, some people might think, oh, these guys only do seasonal allergies. And that's why we're on to episode 269. I think we've only did this subject twice in 269 episodes. So there's a lot of unique episodes for you to watch. So thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. We will see you next month. We're here the first of the month, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon, and gets uploaded to the blog. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Give us a shout out. Let us know that you're watching. We would love to connect with you. Good, John, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next month.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thanks,
Have a
everybody.
great day.